called the seated soccer kick. So the first thing you want to do is sit down in your chair upright, make sure your shoulders are back and that you have good posture. Next thing you want to do is make sure your knees are at 90 degrees right here. And what you want to do is lift your knee up just a little bit. Yep. And you're going to bring your foot towards the center of your body as much as you can, and then bring your foot away from the center of your body as much as you can, and come back to the middle. Okay, so this exercise you're going to use a blanket or a pillow, anything you have, maybe a big ball about this size. So you're going to sit upright in your chair, good posture, feet are at 90. I'm going to put this between your knees. And you're gonna try to not let it fall. So the first step is you want to squeeze the blanket, hold it about 3 seconds or so, then relax, but not letting the blanket fall. And then you can repeat that about 20 times. Okay, this exercise is called the tippy toe. So you're seated upright in your chair, good posture, knees are at 90. And what you want to do is lift your heels off, but keeping your toes on the ground. And then slowly bring your heel back to the floor. And you can also, if this is too easy and not challenging enough, you can also do this one standing. So what you want to do, stand upright, nice posture. Make sure you have a chair or something sturdy in front of you to help keep balance. And you'll stand here, bring your heels up like you're going onto a tippy toe, and slowly back down. Okay, for this exercise, it's the ankle windshield wiper. So you're seated upright in a chair, knees are at 90. You're gonna bring your foot to the center of your body, and then you're gonna bring your foot out away, and then back again to the center. This exercise is called the bird flaps. So you're seated upright in your chair, feet are at 90. You're gonna bring your arms to your side, and then you're gonna straighten your arms out. Each arm is gonna go out to about 90, and then slowly lower them back down to the sides of your body. A way to make this exercise more challenging to get balance exercises is you can do different versions of standing. So you always want to make sure that you have something in front of you for balance purposes. So here, you standing straight up, good posture, arms go up again, and slowly back down. If you want to up that challenge and make it even more difficult, you can stand on one leg and do the same exercise. This exercise is called I Don't Knows. Seated upright in a chair, feet are at 90. You're going to bring your arms to the sides of your body. You're going to lift the shoulder blade up and slowly back down. And you can also make this exercise more challenging by standing. Always making sure a chair is in front of you for safety. You're going to stand upright position, good posture. You're going to lift those shoulders up and slowly back down. And to make it even more challenging, past that, you can stand on one foot. And shoulders up and back down. This exercise is called nose. You're sitting upright in your chair, good posture, feet are at 90, and you're slowly going to turn your head to one side and then to the other, and back to the center. To make this exercise more challenging, you can do it standing. Always making sure you have a chair for safety. You can stand upright. I usually advise you to hold on to the chair for balance purposes, but yep, looking side to side. And if that's too easy, you can always remove the hands or stand on one foot. This exercise is called chicken bobbles. So you're seated up. Usually use a chair that has a back or a straight back like a kitchen table chair. Feet are at 90. You're going to keep your head up, look in one position, try to make sure your head is in the center of your body and not leaning over at all. You're going to bring your chin back, like you're going to the wall, kind of like you're making a double chin, and then go forward, which looks more like how a chicken would bobble their head. A way to make this exercise more challenging is to be standing. So you're standing with a chair for safety, standing upright, good posture. Then you bring the head back and then forward and back to the middle. This exercise is called the fishing wrist. So you're seated upright in a chair, feet are at 90. You bring one arm across your body, kind of like a seatbelt position. The other arm is going to lie on top with your thumb facing the ceiling. Slowly lower your thumb down to the floor and then bring your thumb back up to the ceiling. This exercise is called door knocks. So you're seated upright in a chair, good posture, knees are at 90. You're going to bring your arm or your fist up, go down and back up like you're making a knocking position. This exercise is called the finger windshield wiper. So you're seated upright in a chair, good posture, knees are at 90. You're going to bring your arm up and you're going to open your fingers away from the center of the palm and slowly bring them back to the middle. This exercise is called fists. So you're seated upright in a chair, good posture, knees are at 90. You're going to bring your arm up. You're going to curl your fingers down into a fist position and then slowly open them back up. This exercise is called seated kicks. So you're sitting upright in a chair, knees are at 90. You're going to slowly kick your foot up to the ceiling and lower it back down. This exercise is called mini squats. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have a chair standing in front of you and a chair behind you. You're going to stand upright, shoulders back, good posture, and you want your feet to be shoulder width apart. You're going to slowly sit back and come back up. The number one thing you want to look out here for is that your knees stay behind your toes and that your knees do not come together. This exercise is called stomach tightening. So you're seated in a chair, seated upright, knees are at 90. What you're going to do is you're going to tighten your stomach like you're bracing your stomach for impact to your stomach. So if someone was coming to punch you in the stomach, you would tighten your stomach and relax. There's not much to be able to visually see, so it's more of a feeling of feeling your stomach get tight versus being loose. This exercise is called shoulder pinches. So you're seated upright in a chair, feet are at 90. You're going to bring your arms down to about 90 position. You're going to bring your elbows back and squeeze your shoulder blades together like you're pinching a pencil behind your back. Then relax and go forward and repeat. To make this exercise more difficult, you can do it standing. Always making sure that there's a chair in front of you for safety. So you're standing upright, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and relax. This exercise is called eating a snack. So you want to sit with good posture, shoulders back. You want to make sure your knees are at 90. And you are going to bring your arms to your side. Turn your palm facing the ceiling. Slowly lift the arm up to the shoulder and back down. Another way to do this to make this exercise more difficult is standing. Always making sure a chair is next to you for safety, standing upright with good posture. Bring your arm down to your side, palm facing the ceiling. Slowly bring your hand to your shoulder and slowly back down. This exercise is called No More Snacks. Seated upright in a chair, knees are at 90. Bring your arm to 90 degrees next to your side, thumb facing the ceiling. Slowly lower your arm and squeeze at the bottom for about 3 seconds and then slowly come back to 90. A way to make this exercise more difficult is you can try it standing. Always making sure you have a chair for safety, standing upright with good posture. Bring your arm to 90. Slowly lower your arm down and squeeze for about 3 seconds at the bottom and slowly back to 90. This exercise is called toe squeeze. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you're sitting upright in your chair with good posture. Bring your feet or your knees to 90 and your feet flat on the ground. First thing you're going to do is squeeze your toes underneath, keeping your heel on the ground. Then slowly relax, letting your toes flatten out back on the ground. The next exercise is called toe raises. Making sure you're seated upright in a chair, good posture. Knees and feet are at 90 to each other and your feet are flat on the ground. You're going to bring your toes up towards the ceiling, keeping your heel on the ground and slowly back down to the floor.